Hi, I'm Maria Fontanazza, editor of Food Safety Tech, and I'm here with Mark Simone, head of marketing at Trace Gains. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the significance of supplier scorecarding in light of FSMA and the regulations that are coming down this year.
Sure. It's a long-winded answer, but it's an important answer. So supplier scorecarding typically means on-time delivery, cost, and that's just about it. That's what most people use, and maybe ability to pay, because the finance side of the house wants to understand how viable a supplier is to stay a current business. But when we're talking about supplier scorecarding and FSMA, also GFSI, what matters is that there are document retention requirements or availability requirements, but that's not enough. So having all of the necessary documents on file, specifically even for foreign supplier verification, where FDA has expressly said they would prefer digital documentation over paper documentation, is also what is stated within those documents, and do those documents actually meet the needs of the business. So we make sure that all the necessary documentation from upstream is available and is up to date as well. Our system will certainly query companies for documents that are out of date, but then also analyze certain parameters of what is said within those documents. For example, a certificate of analysis, we can analyze all the claims on that piece of paper, on that PDF, and make sure that what is stated within there actually is within the specification requirements of the company. So it's not just, do I have everything on file, but also does it meet my business needs? And then you build a scorecard over time, not just a one-time snapshot. You look at the actual performance of the company. How well are they performing against your specific business requirements? And when they do that well, you're well prepared for FSMA, also GFSI, and to enhance the profitability of your own business.
So when you're looking at the timeline metrics, what type of time span are we talking about?
Well, you certainly want to look at quarter over quarter, year over year. It can be custom timelines, but you want to see performance over time, and then also trending based on more recent dates. So it's whether you have a 5-year history or a 3-year history or a 1-year history, you can typically tell if things are steady or going up or down.
So are there any specific red flags that you would be looking for?
Specific red flags really depends on the business rules of the company with which we work. The system itself is infinitely configurable, and we want to make sure that we work closely with our customers, with all sides of every department, to make sure that the necessary parameters are checked against. So we check for what they want to know about, but certainly something as simple as an annual expiration date, that's easily taken care of. Specification matching, that's a process that we certainly excel at.
And so is there anything that companies should be doing to improve how their scorecard is, how the grade that they achieve? What can they do?
Collaborate better. Our system is a platform that really fosters communication in-house as well as with external parties. So you definitely want to share the results, maybe even set it up so that suppliers can log in on a regular basis and track their own performance, and maybe track their performance against their peer group to see how they're doing. It's okay to be entirely well-performing, but if everybody else still outperforms you, who are your direct competitors, you may want to step it up a little.
Do you find that suppliers are not as self-aware as they should be in terms of measuring themselves?
I'm not sure that's true. I think they're as aware as they need to be based on what their customers require from them. So if you're selling to a company that has stringent rules and enforces them stringently, the supplier will typically match that, and they will match the requirements that anybody puts on them. So if somebody has loose requirements, they don't think they need to step up.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for your time. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Absolutely.